video. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm going to be pulling it up on YouTube right now. I always am like, let us know if you can see and hear us, but everyone always can. So thanks for joining us on this Monday. Hopefully everyone had a good Monday. Because it was kind of a rough morning for me waking up, because it was a little bit like, I think it had rained a little bit overnight, so it was just kind of overcast, and it was just like, oh, it'd kind of be nice to just like stay in bed. How was your day, Angela?
It was good. I did a lot of work for my part-time job, and then
Nice.
I do this thing. It's a little crazy, but I have 2 days a year where I take Instagram photos, and I take 6 months worth of Instagram photos. So today I was taking August through December's photos.
Cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's what I should do, because I was realizing I was going through like my photos and I'm like, gosh, I just need a picture of like my computer or something, or like, because I don't want it to be like all about me or whatever. So, but I'm like, man, I need like to switch it up, and I'm like, I should just have this like stockpile of photos.
Yeah, it's honestly super useful. Like, not just for like, if I forget to take a thumbnail, I can put one of those as a YouTube thumbnail, or like and stuff like that too.
That's super smart. I love that. Yay, Allie's here. Hi, Allie. How is everyone doing tonight? Let us know what you'll be working on. For me, at least for the first sprint, I feel like I need to gently ease my way into going through beta feedback and editing, because like, even though I am making progress, I just don't really feel like doing it right now. But another goal that I did have for camp, which I forgot, was to start building my agent list, which that's all I was doing the first 2 weeks, because I was like trying to like avoid like editing and everything. So I used that as like a procrastination tool, but then I haven't done anything. So I'm like, okay, it's actually legit for me to go through it. So I might use my the first sprint to like, research some agents, and then maybe for the next one I'll feel like being a little more productive. And Elizabeth is here. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Heather's here. Yay! And Celeste is here. Hi, guys. So, Angela, go ahead and introduce yourself, and then let everyone know what you'll be working on tonight.
So I'm Angela. I recognize a lot of the people from the comments.
Yay!
I'm also a YouTuber. I write adult contemporary and thriller. And today I'm working on my young adult contemporary again. So I have 2 more chapters to edit. And I don't even know how to describe what draft I'm on, or how to describe my editing process. But I'm pretty so the edits are like smaller, I guess. And then, so I have like 2 more edits left, basically, on this round with 2 chapters.
Oh, that's so awesome. Yay. And then how many more like edits do you think you'll do, or are you like, is this done then?
Hopefully it's done. But like I said, I was telling Holly before the stream started, but I really want to like read through it and almost act like I'm someone who's out to find all the faults in the book, like almost like a hater reading it. So that I can like take notes on like everything that's completely wrong with it. So like, I feel like then I'll really know if I'm ready to query or not.
I really like that. I feel like it's a way to kind of look at it more objectively, instead of being like, this is my perfect book, baby, and nothing's wrong with it, and it's magical and wonderful.
Yeah, and I'm like, I put myself into like almost like looking for things that are wrong, like almost like subjectively, but not good subjectively.
Yeah, no, I love that. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Shan Curdy stopping by. Hi, hope your writing's going well. Yes, it is. I'm coming out with a vlog tomorrow. I know I haven't vlogged in a while. That's why I was like, this weekend, I'm like, I need to vlog. So it's all about like me trying to catch up in Camp Nano. So you have to see all about it. Allie's working on, I'm working on my science fantasy. I need to revise what I wrote last week, and then I'll do some drafting. Yes, I love that. Like, is the best warm-up, is kind of reading what you wrote and kind of getting you in the zone and seeing like where you were going. So that's awesome. And Haley's here. Hello, Haley. I love seeing everyone coming back that were on all my other live streams this month. they helped me realize that I need to have more live streams. So I know Angela always has hers on Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully I will be more consistent like that because I love it. And Angela, like, I'm always name dropping you during my live streams now because I have the kitty timer. And so I always am just like, I got this from Angela Ann, and I use this one instead of the emoji one. So like literally every live stream I'm name dropping you because people are like, what is this?
Oh, I love those timers.
Yes. Oh, also, Angela's channel should be linked down below. So you guys, if you're not following her, please follow her. She's got awesome vlogs and motivational content. So you have to check her out. And then Celeste is working on my YA contemporary and hoping to get at least this chapter done. Awesome. I love it. Heather, I have lots to do. That is a nice objective way of putting it. I love it. Elizabeth working on my dystopian drama. That is awesome. Allie, vlogging is hard. I always forget to film things. I know. Well, the thing that I realized when I was vlogging, it was so funny. And I mentioned it, but I was like, when I'm like editing or like going through beta feedback, I'm just like staring at the screen for half the time and then maybe typing like one word. So I'm like, this is very bad, like B-roll. I can't just be like, you know, it's set to music. I'm literally just like staring. So I'm like, this is tricky. And like people have like really good angles and stuff. And I feel like my angles are like bad.
The angles are always so hard because I'm like, the amount of times that my phone has like fallen when I'm trying to get like B-roll from special angle.
Do you have, so I have like the, oh, do I have it with me? It's like the wraparound. Like if the feet are like movable.
Yeah,
So,
I don't.
yeah, let me see. I think I have mine right by me. Let's see. Here we go. And I have like I have this huge, like the video camera, but like, so it has the like tripod, but then like it can like move. So I'll like wrap it around things.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, so it's kind of helpful. I've wrapped it around like my staircase and like lights and everything. Let's see, where can I put this so it's safe? There we go.
That would be so useful. I need to get something like that. I just use a lot of books and then my water bottle, I'll like prop it up in the water.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if you know or if you've taken pictures like this, but the ones where it's like literally it's like this overhead one and it looks like someone was with them like taking the picture, but I'm like, how are you, like it's with their hands, and I'm like, do you have this on your head or something? Like, how are you taking this?
I've done a couple of those for my Instagram, and I always have to have my mom take them. But I wish I knew what it was. There's this girl, and she made this video of how to take photos by yourself, and she has all these wild tips. And like, I don't know if I would do all of them, but she's like one tip is like taping your phone to the ceiling and setting a timer. And then another one, like if you want to get like those artistic ones, like with your shoes and like a coffee mug or something, she like puts it in her mouth and like between her teeth and sets the timer. I've tried that one; it does not work at all. She must not be strong enough. It's like, I forget what her name is, but she's very popular on YouTube.
Oh, that's so funny.
About it.
Yeah, I guess I just need to like research. That's okay. Let me also do vlogging / pics by self tips. Like it'll be on YouTube. I just need to look for it. Ooh, Haley just posted a weekend vlog. That's fun. Yay. Yeah, I almost vlogged Sunday and I'm like, no, one day's good. Tonight I'm going to work on adding my CP and beta feedback too. Awesome. Yay. I won't be by myself then. B-roll is such a struggle. Yes. I'm just fine like talking to the camera. And then when I have to like, I'm like, oh, I should probably do some B-roll. Tori, hi, first time in your stream. I'm usually never up this early, but I'm working on the end of my outline for a new adult thriller. Welcome, Tori, so good to have you. Where are you from if you're up early? Because it's like 6:40 where I am, 6:40 p.m. And thank you for joining, this is super fun. So guys, usually, so I've kind of been going because like the people that have been here have been like, they've been coming here. So I'm like, okay, you guys know, we usually do a 15-minute warm up and then like a 20-minute sprint afterwards. So I'm just going to stick with that because I know you guys like that.
That's perfect. I feel like that's what I usually do too.
Yeah, I feel like it works, and people usually like it's just like the perfect amount, I feel like. Okay, let me get the sound off here, and then I'll share the screen. Okay, let's do. Oh, I always forget I can just share the tab, which is nice. Okay, yay. And I always like these like weird like ads that they have. I wonder, okay, sweet. Will this go away too?
Oh.
Ooh, cool. Okay.
I didn't realize it could go away.
I love it. Oh, Tori, I'm from Australia. It's 9:40 a.m. here. Cool. That's awesome. All right, you guys, so go ahead and vote for which cat you think is going to win. Last stream, I am hopefully not jinxing myself, but on Friday's stream with Len, the white cat won 3 times in a row.
I was about to choose the white cat.
All right, I'm gonna go with like the tan one at the top, or like the tan brown one. I don't even know exactly what color that is, but so adorable.
I'm gonna choose the white one.
Love it. We'll see if the white cat's on a roll. So guys, I'll mute my mic, we'll set the timer, and then we'll check in at the end of the 15 minutes. So good luck, ready, set, go. The white cat. Oh my gosh. I jinxed it. I can't believe it won 4 times in a row.
The cat who wins is so happy.
It is. I love it so much. Getting the little ball of yarn. It just like touches my heart. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Let's see. So how did everyone do? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I think you're the only one who won. Oh, hi, Lori. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome back, and welcome back, Heather. And hey, Allie Cat.
Sorry.
It's okay.
My one friend, she always calls me without, like, I'm very much like a you need to text me before you call me type of person. She's very not like that, so she calls me at the randomest times.
I realized I'm like, I just always have my phone on like vibrate. It's just always, which is like not the best thing. And then I like put it on do not disturb at night. I'm like, what if someone has to call me? But I'm like, it's fine. I would wake up.
I have it on do not disturb for everything but calls, but I like hardly ever get calls.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I know some people text me and they're like, hey, I hope I'm not waking you up. And I'm like, no, you're fine. So let's see. Celeste got 361. Woohoo! Elizabeth got 480. Yay! A great warm up, you guys. Let me see. I went through 1, 2, and then I was researching my third agent. So I was starting at the wrong place, and I started researching someone, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm like totally past this already. I'm like researching someone I already researched. So how did you do?
I did some editing of some photos for Instagram. And then I also looked up, I sent out some like live sprint links to some people for the next 2 Sundays. And then I'm co-hosting one of a bunch of people on Saturday, except I forgot what time it was at and who was hosting. So I went and tried to look that up. I couldn't come at the right time.
Those are important things. No, I saw you posted those and I already set my reminders. I'm like, yes. So I try to just go to all of them if I can. But no, those are very important. I know there's, and then there's going to be like a 24-hour write-a-thon happening in August. So that's kind of scary, but that would be kind of fun to like try to do that.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yes.
Yeah, the one we're doing this Saturday night. It's at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I remembered.
Oh.
Celebratory Camp Nano. Like there's gonna be like drinking games and sprinting. So over on I think it's on Sarah Labrat's channel.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, I'm gonna need to check that out. So Allie got through 3 pages of revisions and added 72 words. Woohoo! I realized that usually at the beginning of, like, before I start a new draft, I look at the word count and then I see like, oh, did I go up? Did I go down? And then I'm like, oh, I totally forgot to like look. So I'm like, I have no idea where I'm at. Cause like, I think for my middle grade, it's like at 68.5K or something. And I want it to be less. Cause I'm like, that's really, I mean, it's like fine for a middle grade, but it's on the longer side and for a debut. So I'm like, I gotta cut it down. But I did get some advice of like, oh, you can like, you know, cut this dialogue to make this happen sooner, or like tighten this up here. So I'm like, okay, good. That means like cutting words.
Yeah, mine for a little bit was at, because it's a young adult contemporary, and it was at 73,000 for a little bit in one draft, and I'm like, that's a little bit low. But now it's back at 77,000, which I'm like, I want it between like 75 and 80,000, because I feel like that's a good range for a YA contemporary.
Yeah, totally. That's a good, even 70, or what'd you say, the 72 or 73, even that's okay, I think.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would complain about being short, because then it costs less to print less pages. But
right. Yeah, it's always if it's like long, they're like,
yeah,
this isn't gonna work out. Haley, I got nothing done but played Animal Crossing. Yay! Going to jump in the next one though, giving myself leeway because of all I did this weekend. Yes. That is so smart. I'm glad that you're listening to yourself. That's why I was like, I'm going to go through Asians because I don't feel like editing right now. But that's so important because for me, I was realizing that like the weekends for me aren't like, I can't like completely relax because I use that as like catch up for the week to like actually get stuff done. So then I feel like then like during the week I need to just like recover from like work, and then the weekends I can like do a lot of writerly stuff. So, but I'm trying to find a balance. So
Yeah.
it's tough though. And I just realized I forgot to get my water. So when we do our next sprint, I'm gonna get water, which let's all be productive and go into the next sprint. How about that?
I'm actually going to do editing.
Yes. And no worries. Let's do, okay, we're gonna do a 20-minute. I see you, white cat. I see you over there. I'm like eyeing you. Oh wait, oh no, I always do the wrong one. Okay, here we go. Oh, people are saying stuff. Okay, we will continue after this sprint. I'm still gonna go with that little tan, the tawny, whatever that tan one is. That's the one I'm gonna root on again.
So by the tan one, do you mean kind of like the orangish tan or like the grayish?
Yeah, like the, oh wait, does my mouse, oh no, my mouse doesn't show up, but it's like the, yeah, like the grayish one. But there's like an actual gray, there's like a gray one, and so this one's kind of like a, I don't know, I guess he's tan. Yeah, he's tan. Okay, there we go.
I'll go with the orange one.
Okay, cool. All right, you guys. Happy writing. Oh my god. I was watching like the last like 5 seconds, and like the white cat was ahead, and I was like, no, and then the black one pulled ahead. Yay.
Did anyone choose the black cat?
Let's see who chose the black cat. Oh, Heather.
Oh,
Heather chose that black cat. So did Celeste. Dark gray. I don't know if you're going with the. Yeah, maybe you were choosing the black one too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I researched only one agent. And then I realized, like, because I have my hashtag Writer Tip Tuesday, so I prepped that post for tomorrow. So I'm also doing some social media stuff, but that's okay. And I got my water, so I'm good. How did you do?
I basically edited mostly. I got a little distracted by my Google Calendar and figuring out what sort of videos I wanted to film in August. Which is why I should take my own advice. And I always say, I like X out of your Google Calendar because it can be a distraction. So I should probably take that advice.
I mean, that's the hard thing, because it's like you're still being productive. It's just with other things.
Yeah, there's like a term for it I heard somewhere. I think it's like productive procrastination. It's like when you trick your mind into be like, oh, this is productive. Like, I'm still being productive, but like you're not actually being productive, but you feel like you are. And I'm like, I definitely suffer from that.
Yeah, that actually sounds like what I suffer from a lot. Also, I'm gonna try to turn my brightness up here, because I just, like, as the day, I'm like, I choose like the worst times to like live stream when it's like, okay, that's a little bit brighter. I have to keep my like webcam like light, because I become really dark here.
My light's good too. But then I edited like half of a chapter. So then I have like 1.5 chapters left to edit.
Oh, you're so close. Now, was that your
my camp goal was to finish my YA. So I had like a good and better camp goal, kind of like in your video. And so my good goal was just to finish my YA thriller. So I was about 40,000 words in. So I finished it at about 73,000, which was shorter than I wanted, but we'll see when I revise what happens. And then my better goal was to finish that and then 1 round of edits on the contemporary, because I knew this round was going to be short of edits.
I see. Cool. Yay, the good better. Yay. Love that. Yeah, if you guys don't know what Angela's talking about, I have a like writer hack video with like the good, better, best method for like making goals and like getting things done. So definitely check that out if you haven't seen it, because it's like very helpful in like feeling productive but not being overwhelmed. It's kind of like breaking down goals in a way. Let's see. Oh, so let's see. Let's go back up here to Haley was talking about going through agents is so important. I need to jump into that again. Yes. Yeah, I realized, because I'm like, I don't want to leave it all for the end. So if my manuscript is like ready, but then I don't know who I'm going to query. So I'm trying to do like both at the same time now. So Allie, I like to take weekends off from authoring, because I find that if I don't take a break, I'll suffer burnout. Yeah. So I find like usually, so kind of what happened is I like vlogged and was productive on Saturday, and then Sunday I like didn't do anything. I just like read and watched Netflix, because I was like, I just need to chill. And then that was kind of like my break. So I find like I at least need one day, like one the self-care Sunday in a way, you know? And then I feel good.
I probably do the unhealthy thing. I always take my day from writing off when I'm the most busy during the week. If that makes sense.
No, don't do that.
So I never really have like a full day for self-care. I have a little bit this summer, which has been really nice. But usually with university, working, writing, and everything. There's not days off.
Like there's no time. What was Ryan Medina had posted on Instagram recently? It was like coffee, chaos, like sleep, repeat, or something like that. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like my life right now. It's starting to calm down a little bit, but like work was going crazy. But I'm like, now it's like slowing down just a little bit. So I feel like I have a little more time and energy for like writerly things.
That's
so
good.
yes, just like I need it. Welcome, Juniper. Oh, I have a silver cat in my novel. Oh, that's so cute. I love when there's pets and animals in books. That's like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And RK, you made it just in time for the cat race. You didn't vote though. Oh yeah, and sawdust. Yeah, I was like the like light brown thing, you know, beige sawdust or tan. Keelan's here. Hi, Keelan. Let's see. Procrastinating, writing a blurb for the back of my book. Productive procrastination or procrastinating fitness. I love that. The WriteHollyDavis. Oh, thanks. You're so sweet. Hi, Christopher. How are you? I like how people are still joining. We've still got, yeah, probably. Do you, what are you thinking, Angela? Are you okay with going for another hour, maybe? We'll see.
That would be good because then I could finish.
Yes. Yeah. Like, usually, like my like live stream, like writerly time, like 2 hours is like perfect.
Yeah.
So cool. I always forget to like ask people beforehand, and they're like, I'm tired or I have something to do. But no, most people are okay. But I'm like, I need to like not assume.
I almost consider 2 hours to be the minimum at this point. But I've realized, because I have a couple that have gone like 3 or 4 hours, but you don't have more sprints the longer it gets. Whether I sprint for 2 hours or 4 hours, I always get about 4 sprints in.
Yeah, because you either just talk or.
Yeah.
Well, like, because look, I'm like, if we only did an oh god, sorry, sorry, not COVID. If we only did an hour, wow, I don't know where that came from. If we only did an hour, we would have been done already. Now that's like always when I cough. Hashtag not COVID. Okay, let me get the water that I got. Okay. Okay, good. So Lori did pick the right cat. Nice. Ooh, Writative. I like that name. Howdy, story folk. Did I miss it all again? No, you didn't. We're still sprinting. Yes, we will be here for another hour. So, yes, we will be doing editing and writing all of the words. Lori got 252. Woohoo! Celeste got 589. Yay! Finished the chapter I wanted to by making it shorter. Yes, that works. Awesome. 6 pages revised and added 63 words. That's awesome, Allie. Elizabeth got 837. What? Crazy. Okay, another 60 minutes. Heck yeah. And Haley's jumping into chapter 7 of revisions and feedback. Awesome. Don't die. I know. I'm trying not to. Oh, yay. Yay, we're fun, Angela. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm too much of a dork. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm just, yeah, hacking all over the place here. Ooh, yes. Allie, I think you've shown up to all of the live streams for camp so far. So like you get like the gold star. And yes, I realized I said on Friday that I was gonna pick the shorter Brandon Sanderson book, either Elantris or Warbreaker. I think I'm saying that right. But then I realized that Elantris is his first book. So I'm like, well, I have to read his debut. If it's his first one, I have to read it. So I started Elantris. So I'm only like an hour in, and it's like 28 hours, I think, on the audiobook. So but I'm enjoying it a lot so far. So
That's
Yes.
smart. I always like to begin with an author's first book because then you're not disappointed. Because
Oh,
each book gets better and better.
that's so true. Yeah, because sometimes if I really like an author that I find, then I try to go back to the other books and I'm just like, I'm just gonna keep moving forward here. But some authors are, like they do have really good older books, so it's like I at least try. So I'm trying to think of can you think of any examples of like, I don't know, an author that like you picked up the debut and it was good, or and like thought maybe it wouldn't be, or
So one of my favorite authors, Adam Silvera, I read his books like as they were coming out. And so like when More Happy Than Not, his debut came out, I was like, oh my God, this is so good. And now looking back at it compared to like They Both Die at the End, I'm like, it's not as good. But like I always recommend if people want to read Adam Silvera to like read them in order because More Happy Than Not seems amazing.
yes.
And to compare it to like the later works.
Well, I haven't reread More Happy Than Not, so like in my mind, I'm like, oh, it's still amazing. I still love it.
It's a good book.
I really loved that book. I enjoyed it a lot. So I actually do like it more than They Both Die at the End.
Oh. I was really sad though by Adam Silvera's newest book, and it's going to be a series. And I was like, Infinity Son, he shouldn't have done fantasy.
Okay, yeah, me too. I'm glad I'm not the only one with this maybe unpopular opinion. I don't know, but I was just like, it wasn't for me. I'm sorry. I'm like, I'll read your contemporaries, but not this one. Oh, I'm glad I was the only one.
I feel bad too because he always talks about how like writing fantasy was his dream, and I'm like that's what he initially wanted to write. He didn't want to write.
Dog's just going crazy. Oh my gosh. She usually like she was upstairs. Like she usually barks at someone if they're at the window. I don't know what someone's trying to come in. Excellent. Okay, now every live stream I have to say like where I'm at in Elantris. 3-hour movie. This is so long. 28-hour book. Could be longer. Yeah, no, I mean a lot of the audiobooks I've been listening to have been between like 7 and like 12 hours, so like 14 or 16 is on the long end for me. But but then like I think Sarah J. Maas and like Christopher Paolini, like those were really like in the 20s. So it's like, okay, I'm used to them. I just don't read very many. So no, we're boo. You should be done with work now, Heather. So oh no, you missed like everything. Oh, I'm so sorry, Heather. Let me know, you guys, if you want to go for another 20 minutes. If that sounds good for you guys, let me know. I love Elantris so much. He says he's going to go back and write more in the world, but Stormlight has taken precedence, and I'm not upset about that. Stormlight is, which I actually just found out when I added Elantris, and I think I just added all of the books to my Goodreads TBR, and I saw that Skyward and Stormlight the art was by Charlie Bowater, who is the artist of she first did art for like ACOTAR and then started doing cover art for like all these other like fantasy books now. So I was like, oh, I should have like recognized Charlie Bowater's art because it's like so distinctive. Puppy. Someone's breaking in. Chris, what happened?
They're just people talking outside her door.
Oh, there were just people talking outside. Neighbors. So funny.
Your dog wants to see people after lockdown.
We want to see the woof source. I love that. Oh, maybe I could get Kyrie. Kyrie, is Kyrie here?
No, she's downstairs.
Oh, she's downstairs now. Okay, if she ever comes back. Okay, let me check here because the stream is so slow. Oh, Oh, this is so fun. Okay, no, it was just weird. I went onto YouTube and like the comments were like slower than on StreamYard.
Oh.
Like it went like segmentally. Nope, never done. Oh, I'm sorry, Heather. Hopefully you'll be done soon. And yeah, just to keep keep forgetting. Sorry. I love you, Adam. I love you. You go, Glen Coco. Glen Coco. Am I missing something?
That's from Mean Girls.
Oh, okay. I'm bad with some of the Mean Girl memes. I'm sorry. I have watched it, I swear. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming 20 is good then. I'm just going to stick with 20. All right. Let me choose the right one now. Here we go.
Ooh, no white cat.
I know. Yay. Oh, good. People are saying 20 is good. So I'm going with the black one because it's Zuko. I usually choose this one.
I'll go with the sawdust one.
Yes, sawdust. Sawdust color. You can't sit with us. All right, you guys, happy writing and editing. Say which cat you're going to win, and meet you back here in 20. Orange Tabby won. He's so happy. I think a lot of people won this time. Let's see.
Wow.
Elizabeth, one of these times he will get that yarn. He got it. The ginger, yay. Lori got it right. Oh, let's see. Oh, Haley. And none for you, Gretchen Wieners. Bye. Black Cat, come on, little derp. I love that, little derp. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome. Orange Tabby. Oh, bye, Allie.
Bye.
Yay. Thanks for joining. Probably already gone. Yay, you voted for the Orange Tabby. It's my little sister's nickname, so might as well. Oh, that's so funny. Oops, I forgot to vote. No. Okay, this is good. Now we've got some variety with the cats that are winning. It's not all dominating. Oh yeah, Lori, you're 2 for 2. Oh, and I'm sorry if I scared you with my laugh or however I came back off of mute. This cat's rigged. Which one? Which one's rigged? Let's see. I looked at. I feel like tonight's just a researching agents night. So, yeah, I did like 1.5 agents. So I got a little distracted too by checking my email and stuff. So, what you guys do?
I finished editing that chapter, so now I have one more chapter left.
Ah!
And I started the next one, so I'm like, I'm definitely gonna finish, even if I have to go over this 2 hours. I'll just write on my own.
No, we're gonna do a super fast like break, just seeing what we did, and then we're hopping into the next one, so Angela can like get her like best goal. Yes, this is happening. All right, everyone's crushing it. Elizabeth got 758. WriteHollyDavis, I just love that one. I love the name. WriteHollyDavis got 283. Yay! You're so into writing. Okay. Sometimes I like hop over. I'm like, who's winning right now? I'll just like check in with the cats. Okay, bye, Elizabeth. Thanks for joining. The little derp lost. James, I want the orange cat tested for performance enhancing drugs. Oh, that's so funny. Haley went back to chapter 6 because I realized I needed to fix a character's entrance. Nice. Yeah, I think also too, I'm being like the productive procrastinator because I'm like, oh, there's like bigger things that I need to fix developmentally, like dialogue and showing and not telling, and I don't really want to do that right now. I'll do it tomorrow.
Mindset for it.
Yes. All right, you guys, we are going to help Angela get this thing going, and we are hopping into another sprint. Last one of the night, so let's crush it, guys. Okay, let's see which cats are here. All right. I'm going with the white one, and that means it's not going to win, but.
I'll go with the gray one.
They're so cute.
They are.
Oh, Heather popped in. I was answering the diversity is lit discussion questions. Almost answered all of them. Oh, I realized I should do that. I should like prep my answers. I was just like, here's all the questions that we're going to talk to through for the book club, and I should probably prep the answers. So nice. Okay, you guys vote and then write and edit.
That win was a little bit suspicious.
I totally saw. I was like, oh, it's between like the gray and the sawdust one, and then all of a sudden the white one just comes in.
It's like the other one stopped, to be honest. Behind, and the other one just like stopped and he raced forward.
The white one totally rigged it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Lori, 3 for 3. This is incredible. Oh my gosh, and I won, yay. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my god, my cheeks hurt. Welcome back, Alley Cat, and Jesse's here. Hi, Jesse. And Keelan is back. Hello. This was our last sprint, but thank you. Now, the question of the hour is, Angela, did you finish?
Yes, I did.
Yay! Woo!
It feels so good. I'm like so happy with the progress.
Oh, that's so awesome. Yay. I'm so glad that you finished it. Yay. I did, let's see, 1, 2, I think I looked at 3 agents, and I'm like, ooh, this agent is Marissa Meyer's agent. And like, I am here for this. Like, this is going on my like dream agent. The dream agent highlighted color. So
There's actually a lot of agents for 20 minutes. I feel like it takes me forever to find an agent and make sure
yeah.
it.
Yeah, so what I'm doing, I'm like going through the list that I had for the Celestial Code and like saying, okay, like, and for the Celestial Code, like I knew I always wanted to do middle grade, so I tried to research agents that like took both. And there was only a select few that I'm like, oh, they only do YA, but I'll still query them. But so like most of these people, like I'm still keeping, but it's been kind of interesting to be like, ooh, shouldn't query that agency anymore, or like that agent's in a different agency, or that agent's not even around. So it's been kind of like, yeah, interesting to see what is happening to people.
I think there's really big turnover in the agency, like people going to different agencies, not companies.
Right,
Stuff
right.
like that. So it could be different.
I think that's what it's hard. Like I want, like, I know like I'm a debut, so I don't mind going with like a newer agent, but also it's like, you know, if someone's more established and they have this clientele, they're less likely to be like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. You know what I mean? And then it's like, oh, now I'm unagented or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's see. Last minute surge. Wait, Keelan, wait, no, so it was because at the last second the white one won, and on Friday the white one won 3 times in a row, and we were just like, this is rigged. So yeah, definitely not a fair race, but
Not at all.
Lori crushed it. Go Lori. And hey, Alvin.
Hi. Oh, Caitlin's asking if I was finishing Nano or my books. So I finished my better goal for Nano.
Yeah, so she had a
Good and a better.
good and a better.
I'm going to talk about more in my vlog on Wednesday. I still need to actually vlog that. So we'll see if it actually goes up.
Yes, do it. Wait, no, that can't be right. Whichever one is second from the top. Does that happen?
Oh.
Oh, okay. I must experiment now because I don't. This is interesting.
And the rest of the night running cat experiment.
No. I'm just going to experiment now. I don't know when my next live stream is going to be, but in August, when it hits August, then I'll plan out all of my live streams for the month. So, and have wonderful guests like Angela on. So, Lori got 305. Yay. Redditive got 208-ish. Thanks for a fun and productive night. I have to go feed my 3 cats. Nope, not kidding. Haha, and dog too. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw Oliver had come in. Oh yeah, so let me see. Hold on. You can see a little bit of Oliver.
Yeah.
Oliver's in the dog crate cleaning himself. And then Zuko's on top by the minion.
Aww.
So it's like, it's supposed to be. I'm like, this is supposed to be the dog crate, and like the cats just like took over. So, Haley, I'm still on chapter 6, going into my very first draft for things to up the tension in the scene. Yes, tension, woohoo, tension and conflict, all the way. One weird thing about revising, I found that I go back to my first draft, and sometimes what I wrote then is better than what I've revised over and over again. Interesting. See, I've never gone back to like an old draft. I'm just like, it's done, it's gone, and then I'm just like,
I've never gone back to my first draft, but there's things in like drafts 2 or 3 that I then took out, and then beta readers like, you should really add like X, Y, and Z scene, and I'm like, well, that was in an earlier draft, so I'll just copy and paste it in.
That's wonderful. That's why you save everything, folks. Yeah, I've got my deleted scenes too, my deleted scenes thing. And then I forget who it was. Who was it? An author was talking, saying that like, I think it was on Twitter, like Celeste Hart or someone, and she was like, oh, there was like a scene I had taken out for like a book I wrote a couple of years ago, and then I ended up using it for this new book, and it was like, it's not even the same book, but she's using the same scene, or she's using that scene, so it's like, you never know when you're going to use it. So 90% is crap though, but the little things, oh. But yeah, I guess sometimes you can get in our own heads or something and like tweak it because you think it's not good, but then it is. So I think that's kind of smart for you to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks everyone for coming. WriteHollyDavis, thanks ladies, this was great. Thanks for coming, you guys. Yay, and joining us for this Monday evening, getting the week started off right, and hopefully you guys have a good finish to the end of Camp NaNoWriMo. I'm sure there's lots of live streams for the end.
Sure, yeah.
So, oh, I didn't realize how dark and orange I became. That's all right. It's the end now. So thank you guys for joining us, and have a great rest of your night.